Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Wonder Man, who happens to also be the members pick of the month. He made his first appearance in Avengers issue number 9 that was issued in October of 1964. His real name is Simon Williams, also at times going by the alias Mr. Wonderful, and he stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing 380 pounds. Having completely red eyes and gray hair that he typically dyes black. Now, Wonder Man is a human mutate who has completely taken on an ionic energy form, being totally comprised of an unknown organic substance that is permeated with ionic energy. In other words, his body does not contain traditional flesh, blood, and bones. This extremely unique physiology has given him vast superhuman strength, originally being capable of lifting around 95 tons, but since then he's been shown to be able to lift well over 100 tons. At times being considered almost as strong as Thor, and at other times being listed as equal to that of Sentry. Wonder Man also has superhuman speed, agility, and reflexes, as well as unlimited stamina, never getting tired. All of his senses are also greatly enhanced, even having something known as energy vision, being able to see the electromagnetic spectrum far beyond that of the normal human eye. Wonder Man is also highly durable, being able to withstand almost all physical attacks. Although if he is injured, he has something known as an ionic regenerative healing factor, with ionic energy quickly healing any injury he receives. And his durability also extends to having self-sustenance, no longer requiring any type of food, water, oxygen, or sleep. Matter of fact, he's functionally immortal, being able to exist in an ethereal ionic energy form if his body is destroyed. Wonder Man can also fly, although originally he couldn't do this without the help of an advanced rocket pack. And to go on, he has low-level energy projection, being able to at times project energy from his eyes and hands. That's in addition to being able to make simple energy constructs, as well as manipulate electromagnetic fields. Actually, it seems like Wonder Man can almost do everything, because he's even slightly shown the latent abilities to shapeshift, alter his size, and teleport. And in addition to these vast superhuman abilities, he's also naturally a gifted intellect, actor, stuntman, and unarmed combatant. The main two weaknesses that Wonder Man has is his susceptibility to energy weapons that attack and disrupt his unique energy pattern, which can lead to his body being dispersed, which he's shown to not quite be able to reform without outside assistance. And his other weakness, which is pretty dangerous for those around him, is that he seems to sometimes have mental breakdowns that lead to him attacking his so-called allies, waffling back and forth between whom he sees as being right and wrong. Now, Simon was the youngest of 2 sons, born into a wealthy family that ran a successful munitions company called Williams Innovations. But after he inherited the company at only 22 years old, his inexperience would lead the company to near bankruptcy. And it wouldn't help that he was convinced to embezzle funds to invest with the criminal Magia families. With his company floundering and losing ground to the competing Stark Industries, he nursed a grudge against Stark Industries and its champion, Iron Man. These series of events would eventually lead to him taking on an ionic energy treatment from Baron Zemo and the original Masters of Evil. Now, as Wonder Man, he would infiltrate the Avengers, but in the end he refused to follow through with destroying them, and would perish during his attempts to help them. But not before the powerful villain Ultron would copy his brain patterns to help program the android Vision. We would later learn that Wonder Man was not actually dead, but he was hibernating in an ionic coma, until he was restored in a zombie-like state by his unstable brother named Eric, aka the Grim Reaper. The resurrected Wonder Man would then go back to the Avengers, becoming friends with the Beast, and eventually getting a close bond with Vision, although it was a very rocky road for these two brain brothers to get there. During this time period is when Wonder Man would become a part-time actor and stuntman, even going on to help found the Avengers West Coast team. He would also gradually begin to fall in love with the Scarlett Witch, who had actually went on to marry the Vision. But after Vision was dismantled and reassembled, Wonder Man would actually refuse to allow his brain patterns to be copied a second time, which obviously nurtured a problem between him and the Scarlet Witch. But as time went on, the two of them would briefly begin a romance as Wonder Man's Hollywood career blossomed. Some time later, the Avengers West Coast would break up, and Wonder Man would join Force Works, being killed shortly thereafter. But his consciousness would live on in an ionic energy state, occasionally being given a physical form by the powers of the Scarlett Witch, and he would eventually permanently reconstitute himself. However, more time would go by, and after the Civil War, he would grow disillusioned with the heroes of all manner, forming the Revengers team in order to attack the Avengers and show them that their methods were flawed. But this was an example of one of those aforementioned mental breakdowns, and he would once again go on to redeem himself in various ways, such as helping rescue the Wasp, joining the Avengers Unity Squad, and even helping Rogue defeat a powerful celestial being, among many other adventures. Now, due to his powers and abilities, and his influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Wonder Man a rating of 8, which is an unforgettable rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.